Okay, here we are at my story time. So I'm going to tell you guys a little story. Back in 2020, when my song Space went viral, a lot of people were reaching out. My DMs were ridiculous. Okay. One particular person reached out to me. Still highly respect this person. They're probably going to see this too. It is what it is. Still love them. Just telling my story. They're like, hey, my cousin is a really big producer in Atlanta. And, he's in the studio, with Chris Brown and Jacquees. And, we can get you in there. I already told them that you're an amazing songwriter. I already told them about you with everything you was able to do. And, I told them about, all your success and all I told them. And they were like, cool. And they said they'll fly you out to Atlanta and they'll pay for your hotel and they'll put you up and they'll do all of that. Get you in the room. You can write for Chris Brown, Jacquees, all of them. But you got to give him 50% of everything that you write. And I told this person I wouldn't be doing that. I told them no, And they said, well, no one usually comes into this game without getting fucked. And because I respect this person, I didn't say anything to them. But I said in my head, they fucked you, but they won't be fucking me. Okay? You have to go find you another black bitch to sell out. Because it ain't this one. And I want to talk to y'all about understanding that we see a lot of big songwriters. And yes, it's amazing to have credits to say that I've written for these amazing big people and get in these rooms. But sometimes contracts come with a cost. Sometimes they come with a cost. And you have to decide, do I want to pay that cost right now? Is that a cost that I really want to pay? Okay. I'm not a signed songwriter. And I've never been in a session in the industry ever. And I don't have big credits. I don't. But I have a really big gift. And I have a really big pen. And I know what I'm doing. And so then you get crossed with the flip side of things. Do I want the credits and the clout? Or do I want my freedom? And you decide what's more important to you, right? I'm an undiscovered gem. And I'm a free agent. So for me, I feel like I got it good. I know a lot of songwriters right now that don't want to be signed. I know a lot of people in the deal right now that don't want to be in the deal. Of course, the deal comes with benefits. It comes with connections and getting in rooms and access. But sometimes even the people in deals ain't getting in rooms. I know signed songwriters right now that are not getting in rooms. They're not getting in rooms. And if they are getting in rooms, they're not getting in the good rooms because there's politics in the industry. They'll give the sessions to the Rock Nation writers before they give them to some writers at Universal. I know how the shit goes. If you're not hot or you're not connected to somebody that's hot, you're not working with a big name, you're sending in demos and pictures like everybody else who's not signed. So do I really want to go ahead and do that pub deal? Now, granted, pub deals, definitely signing as a songwriter is a cheat code. Some big artists have obviously become successful from being songwriters. Future, okay, started off as a writer. Sierra, The Dream, Money Long, Victoria Monet. I mean, a lot of people, Carrie Hilson, they all start off as songwriters and they go out to be amazing and great people. And, all of that is great, but I feel like God has it for me to really empower independent artists and to really, really, really ride ownership. And that's kind of where I am. My story is different. I took the stairs. So I'm not where I could be. But that's okay. That's okay. God's timing is always the perfect timing. If I would have signed back in 2020, I would not have given myself the opportunity to learn as much as I learned and as much as I know now. I am very knowledgeable about the music business in general. And I'm able to educate. I'm able to teach. I'm able to help other independent artists out along the way. And I don't gatekeep. I'm helping everybody. And I feel like a lot of this information should be publicly known. It should be easily accessible. People should be able to know these things. I'm just never been the type to settle. And I really want y'all to know y'all worth. Just because you're not in a publishing deal, just because you're not well known doesn't mean that you ain't that, baby. Just because nobody else is checking you off don't mean that you ain't got the gold. I'm literally a treasure. And treasures are hidden. People have to seek them out. You have to find the treasure. That's me. The records that I'm able to pump out, you should see the shit on my hard drive right now. So, I wanted to say that to say for the independent songwriters, so the producers, the artists that are growing, don't despise your growing phase. Don't despise you putting that work in the gym right now, getting them reps in the gym, and you taking your time. Don't despise small beginnings. Don't get discouraged, right? Keep working. And I just want you to know that you don't have to settle. And I think that that's where my superpower is coming in. I understand my worth. And I'm building myself up to the place where when they do come again, because they will come again, they always circle back. They always spin the block, honey. There's different conversation that's being had because there's a different level of leverage, right? I'm not chasing that. I'm working on me. I'm making me better. I'm becoming better. And when those things come, they come. That's just one story. Plenty more stories. But let me know in the comments. What do you think about that? What do you think about that story? Have you ever been approached with something like that? Has anybody ever said anything like that to you before? I'm curious to know, women, what are some of your stories? And men, share, because men, I don't think y'all realize some of the stories that us women be going through, especially with men too. And I want to know, do y'all men have any similar stories working with other producers? I want to know. Share it in the comments, and I'm absolutely encouraging conversations and community and networking. Let's stick together. Let's get to know each other, and I'm looking forward to responding to y'all. Mwah.